Athletic Director Brandon Parrott at San Antonio Christian School. Brandon, tell us what it's like to be an athletic director during, COVID and the pandemic.
I've often said that it's like when you're preparing for a game, you have to know all the rules as a coach, and you try and put a game plan together to play the game the best that you can. Well, this is a game that nobody gave us the rules for. And so every day you're just trying to see what the updated guidelines are and the restrictions are, and accomplish for the kids what you want to accomplish, which is getting them into competition, teaching them the life values that come through competition and through sports. But you have to daily assess how you're going to do that. So it's hard, but you understand that it's just the responsibility that comes in this position.
Take us back to March when you shut down your school for what you thought was going to be a week, and kind of take us through the spring, summer, to here we are today.
Longest spring break ever. So we left for spring break and thought we'd have one extra week of spring break, and then we never got to resume. So that was hard because we were really excited for the spring. We had a baseball team that was 16-0, 3 straight tournament championships, and really felt like it was their year to win the state championship. And then next thing you know, they never take the field again. Our track team was the defending state champs. We had a majority of the team returning, and really looking at the math on the points and where our kids were ranking, we felt like we were going to be able to defend those titles, and they never got the opportunities. So the first thing that we did as a school was really go into the mode of how do we honor those seniors? How do we fill this void that was created overnight that none of us knew that was coming? And so we spent a lot of time and effort on trying to honor them while everybody else finished out academically, and we accomplished school for the rest of the school year. But then you had to real quickly start to adjust for what does next year look like. And I feel like it's just been a daily, constantly evolving, changing environment that we work in to be prepared for what we hope is a September 8th return to school right now.
Speaking of next year, you were 5A and now you're 6A. What does that look like for your athletes, and having come off, 3 Henderson Cups at TAPS 5A? What are your goals for your athletic program going into 6A?
To rise to the occasion. We look at it and you go, what a special opportunity to participate in TAPS, which is the largest private school association in the country, and we get to be in the highest classification of the largest private school association in the country. That's a pretty elite place to be. So yes, we understand there's schools that are 2, 3, 4 times larger than us, but we're just going to compete. You got to rise to the occasion, and that's what we're trying to drive into our kids, is don't focus on the result. Focus on your steps to get there, and focus on your effort and how you handle it, working daily with integrity and class as we pursue the championships that may or may not come. But if you judge your success by those championships, that's a very fleeting feeling of success. So they have to walk off the field, walk off the court daily knowing they did their best, they gave their best effort, and we're going to leave the rest with the Lord.
I know that your goal is to always spotlight the kids and their accomplishments, and you partnered with VYPE in hosting these media day shoots. Tell us a little bit about getting other kids on campus and just the ability to recognize kids across the city.
This may be a little bit of me being selfish by wanting to do these photo shoots, because I get to come out here and see the top players in the city and have them on our campus for a day, and just get to talk to them a little bit and see them and compare uniforms and body types and what the kids are talking about from school to school. And so I just love the opportunity to host these photo shoots with VYPE. What VYPE is doing for the high school community to bring exposure to these kids is something that we value. And so anything that we can do to help promote VYPE, to help promote kids, to help promote high school athletics, San Antonio Christian's fully on board.
All right, and we have one more question for you. What's your favorite thing to eat at Whataburger?
This is a tough one. So if I wasn't worried about my weight at all, it would be a Monterey Melt every single time. But can't do that every time, so mix it up between the Monterey Melt and a Whataburger with cheese with jalapenos added. Take off the onions.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate your partnership, Brandon, and we look forward to a great 2020-21 season.
Thank you.